Hello everyone, I'm Tsurugikage. Welcome to Gaming Tidbits Review. Today, we're going to talk about Tales from the Borderlands on Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, PC, and Mac. Tales from the Borderlands takes place after the second game, and rather than focusing on the shooting gameplay it was focused on in the first few games, this one focuses more on the stories and characters. The game is split up into 5 episodes, coming at you at different times and carrying over from the first episode all the way to the last. Without further ado, let's get started.
Wait 1 moment.
What the? Kentaro? What are you doing here?
I was invited.
Really? Why?
So you can see the text too?
Kentaro, look, as much as I enjoy having you here, I'm in the middle of my show and
Oh, your review show. I've noticed you left quite a few things out of them.
Like what?
In your Five Nights at Freddy's review, you forgot some of the audio in the video.
That's absurd.
In your Dragon Age review, you left out a large chunk about the war table.
I felt like it was unneeded.
In your...
Enough. If I let you join me on this episode, we promise to stop.
I make no promises, but since you offered...
This is gonna be a long review. The story starts with Reese getting knocked out by a masked person, asking him to tell him how all this started.
Reese and his friends worked hard to climb the ladder to get Reese to the top, and at the last rung of the corporate ladder, he was psyched out by his new boss and nemesis.
To seek revenge, Reese finds out about a transaction that his boss is making. He decides to screw him over by stealing the boss's deal.
We steal his deal.
After taking in the local and wildlife, they meet up with August and get ready to make the transaction. Until, in real life, Reese is dragged to his associate, Fiona.
Fiona is a con artist and set up August with a fake vault key so that they can take all the money and run away and screw over Hyperion and August at the same time.
Fiona and Reese are now taking turns telling the story about how they both ended up in finding the real vault key. And then the story ends after they get it.
The story is rather comical, and it has its moments of heartbreaking and even serious moments.
Of course, any story can be good, but it's the characters that make it fantastic. Since you take control of 2 of the key people, you can affect how your friends and enemies see you.
Well, how about we talk about the gameplay? The gameplay is very little, but it works in its favor since it wants you to focus more on the story.
The game is one large interactive cutscene with quick time events and quick decision-making to help add depth and customization to the story.
You are alerted when you do something memorable, and it might affect your friends good or badly depending on what you choose or do.
In the back of your head, because you never know when I could be creeping up behind you.
I'm your boss, Reese. Get used to that.
So, what else can we talk about?
Well, we talked about the story and the gameplay, so I guess that's just about it for this one.
Alright, well overall the game felt short to me, and all the customization and interaction,
We only played episode 1. Tales from the Borderlands is a 5-episode series. I don't want to give a full score based on 1 episode.
Well, can we just review this episode and we can tally them all up at the end?
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Alright then, I give episode 1 of Tales of the Borderland an 8 out of 10.
And I give it the same. Well, thank you for joining me, Kentaro. I have to admit I was a little nervous, but maybe you can come back sometime.
Maybe I can come back for your next review. What's it gonna be on?
Persona Q.
Oh, that's my favorite Persona game in it.
Mine too. Persona 3.
What?
Well, that does it all for this time. This is Tsurugikage signing out.
How do you like that one better?
Thank you so much for watching my episode. If you want to see more, click on my subscribe button and it'll let you know when I make more episodes. Or if you want to, you can click over here and you can take you to my next video.